Prince Waldemar of Prussia was the youngest son of Frederick III, German Emperor, and Victoria, Princess Royal and German Empress. Known for his fun-loving character and born on the 28th wedding anniversary of his maternal grandparents, Prince Waldemar passed away from diphtheria at the age of 11. If you would like to support my channel, please like, comment, subscribe, or even check out my Patreon page. It really helps me to create new content. Prince Waldemar of Prussia was born in the Crown Prince's Palace in Berlin on the 10th of February 1868. His birth came 20 months after the tragic death of his older brother Sigismund. Waldemar's mother Victoria was overjoyed by his birth and wrote to her husband to tell him of how happy she was to have such a dear little creature to hold and nurse. Waldemar quickly took Sigismund's place as Victoria's favourite son, and Victoria hoped he would be everything his older brothers Willem and Henry were not. Waldemar had 7 siblings: Willem, Charlotte, Henry, Sigismund, Victoria, Sophia and Margaret. Waldemar loved to visit his maternal grandmother Queen Victoria at her home Osborne House on the Isle of Wight, off the coast of the United Kingdom. Waldemar collected rocks and minerals that his mother labelled for him and placed in the Swiss cottage where she had played and learned to cook as a child. Waldemar reminded Queen Victoria of her deceased husband Prince Albert due to Waldemar's love of natural science. Waldemar was a spirited young boy. During one visit to Osborne House, Waldemar placed his pet Bob in his grandmother's study. Bob was a small crocodile, and he gave the Queen quite the scare. All was well after Waldemar retrieved his crocodile. In February 1879, Waldemar celebrated his 11th birthday. Little over a month later, Waldemar complained of a sore throat. He was diagnosed with diphtheria. Diphtheria is a bacterial infection which affects the mucous membranes of the nose and throat. It typically presents with a sore throat, fever, swollen glands, and malaise. The mucus can block the throat and cause the person to struggle to breathe. Diphtheria is rare in today's world due to vaccinations, and if contracted, there are treatments available. However, in 1879, diphtheria was not curable, and many patients succumbed to the disease. This was the case in December 1878, when Waldemar's aunt Alice, Grand Duchess of Hesse, and her daughter Marie both died of diphtheria. Victoria took all precautions known to help at the time. She washed Waldemar daily in a bath of hot vinegar and water, and changed his sheets and clothes daily. She would wash his clothes in carbolic acid. Victoria also covered her own clothing and sprayed herself with carbolic acid after tending to her son. Though he appeared to be improving, Waldemar deteriorated on the 26th of March 1879 and passed away shortly after midnight on the 27th of March 1879. Victoria was devastated by Waldemar's death. She wrote of how she would grieve for the rest of her life for him, and that she could not comprehend how Waldemar was no longer around. Waldemar was buried with one of his mother's nightgowns covering him, and one of his father, Frederick's handkerchiefs covering his face. The funeral service was held in New Palace, which was attended by household staff, Waldemar's teachers, and family friends. Victoria did not attend the funeral. Waldemar was buried beside his brother Sigismund.